Hey guys, this is here against Buba from Smogon, and basically in this video I use the theme which I kind of get on the spot, and I'll talk about it later in the match. So leads up to Napoleon. I'm expecting normal anti-sort of Napoleon. I got a flag on, mainly to destroy sashes. I'm going to go for U-turn, because I know he's probably going to switch, and so he goes to his flag on. And I don't want to take damage from flag on, so I go to my skarmbliss, tank anything that throws at it. I'm just going to use U-turn, but I want to get some spikes down just to prove my friend. Then he goes to his Zapdos, and I'm like, oh shit, Zapdos. It's not exactly the most fun multiplayer, I suppose. Then he gets a substitute, and I'm not really scared at the moment on the side. You know what, it can't do too much for me. Top secret is fine, I have natural cure, and now I can just go sax because I want to scare him out. I don't want to keep it in. He knows he can't do this outstall, obviously. He probably knows that I have natural cure, and yeah. Poison damage, I don't really care. Now, I should have gone from Underwave there, but so I go to my Dinobot, and he goes for substitute as well. I should have gone for late stage shirt for that, and I know that he's running Painfully Ganger because that's the only one that goes into Blissey. I go to Blissey to take the Shadow Ball, obvious, and he misses with stuff, with Focus Blast, S-Dub Block. Go to Gyarados to take the Focus Blast, and he misses. Now this is where it gets annoying. He's a Shadow Ball. Now I expected this to do 1.5, but he gets a crit, and that just really puts me off my game completely. I mean, now I can only break his sub, I can't actually kill his Gengar, and this really screwed me over, I suppose. So now his Gengar's up, and I really don't have much to do. Plus one Gyarados is a fucking scary Pokemon to play, and now basically that just screwed me over completely. I go to my Dinobot to basically take whatever he's gonna do. Leech Seed, but I miss. Not really surprising, and I can't do much. I know he's gonna U-turn. I just use Protect to get an extra turn off Zapdos recovery. It's a good tip. And then I go Flag on Protect U-turn, so that he can't really switch into anything either. So we use the U-turn, and he goes back to Napoleon, and he's obviously gonna stay in, but I don't want to stay in until I Scarf Earthquake, because then he can switch to his Flag on again, and he can use whatever he wants. So I go to my Skarmbliss because I want to also get a lot of spikes down. What do I do? I'm not too sure. And I just survive and go for spikes. And now I know I can survive a Stealth Block coming in, so I switch out, sort of like Death Photo, but you'll see why later. And he goes for Hydro Pump, as expected. Standard lead Napoleon. I can't remember what that's called, that's pretty much what they do. And I go to Blissey to take the hit, and now I go for Thunderwave on the switch, and I hit his Machamp, which is nice, but Machamp isn't exactly the fastest Pokemon, so really it had no effect. Now I hope that he would predict me to switch here. Toss. I don't really want to keep Blissey alive at the moment. And I go for Dynamic Punch, and of course that hits 100%, and Blissey obviously dies, so that's okay with me, because now I can turn my Death Spotter into Killer, yay. So I should have gone for Roost here, but I really didn't want this game to stall out too much, so I go for Brave Bird, killing both of us, and yeah. I already have 2 loads of spikes down, so I don't really need Skarmbliss too much. I go to my own Machamp now. And there goes the Zapdos, and I'm thinking, shit, I have not PP maxed my moves. And Dynamic Punch and Stone Edge both have 5 PP. And I'm quite sure that they're going to go down extremely fast. Now, this is a move where I think he kind of made a mistake. He goes for the Roost here, and I go for Stone Edge. And the thing is, which most of you would know, is that when you use Roost, you lose your flying attack for the turn. So I only do just under half. So he goes to substitute, hoping that I miss or something. I go for Diamond Punch. Now after seeing that so much damage, I knew that I would break Sub, and I don't want to waste all my PP on Salamence just yet. So I switch out to my what's he called? I don't even know his name anymore. And Troll and Green thing. So I get the Toxic, and that sucks. This is my main Pokemon that I'm using. I don't know, but my favorite Pokemon to use at the moment. And then I go for the Leech Seed, which doesn't entirely screw over Zapdos, but it helps me a lot. And this is kind of stupid set. The Sceptile, Sceptile isn't running proper Eves. It's using max speed and max special attack, and I don't have any special attack, so I go for Toxic, and he goes for Substitute. That's the complete win of the turn. Now his Zapdos is completely fucked, so yes, I want to fuck, and you got fucked. Yes, I am cool. I go for Leech Seed. Maybe predicting maybe a switch, but it doesn't really matter. And now it's basically an epic stall war between these two. Now the reason that my team isn't working too well, as you can imagine, is because every single team needs to have some sort of strategy, some team strategy, some late game sweeper that can just clean up, or something that can just become ridiculous because you remove all of its checks and counters. Now this team did not have it because I kind of made it on the spot, and really, against an old team that didn't have a role, I'd probably win. Except, clearly, I mean, if you don't have an actual goal for your team, you're not gonna win. Pretty much. That's what it is. If you watch my Battle 16, you can see that I actually have a strategy, Torment Tran. And yeah, back to the battle. I take the Toxic. I knew I was gonna use it. It's kind of obvious, but I don't mind. I have Rest if needed. So I don't want to make that too obvious too quickly, because at the moment Leech Seed is doing enough to keep me at good HP, and if I can feign the Sleep Talk set, then he can just be kind of scared, I suppose. And he goes to with Gengar. A good move by me here. I switch to Flygon, and I go for Dragon Claw, and is dead. And I'm thinking, oh, I'm in a pretty good position here. There's only one Pokemon that I can't take out. Oh, two Pokemon though. Just one at the moment though. I've only seen Napoleon, and I'm thinking, oh, Napoleon, go away. I go to my Machamp, expecting the Hydro Pump, thinking, you know what, maybe he can take it, maybe he can't. And it does a lot more than I expect. And I was hoping, I mean, Hydro Pump only has 80 accuracy yet. I hoped it would miss. He goes for Grass Knot, and that manages to kill me. I'm like, are you serious? How does that kill me? And I go out to my Dinobot, and I use this knowing that Hydro Pump won't kill and he doesn't carry Ice Beam. So I barely survive, and now thanks to leftovers and the Leech Seed, I survive with a decent amount of HP. And now I'm pretty sure that Spikes, Stealth Rock, and Dragon Claw from Flygon would kill it. So he goes out into his Flygon, and I'm thinking, hey, I can actually win this. His Flygon isn't plus speed nature. I think it's Morph or Adamant. I can't really tell. But yeah, he goes for Outrage, and I'm up to my last Pokemon now, Flygon. I'm thinking, hey, I can win this. I can take out 3 off his last 4 Pokemon just with Flygon. That I've seen. So I go for Dragon Claw, and unfortunately he has Jirachi. What a bitch, Jirachi, I swear. I hate that Pokemon with a passion, and it's basically a game over here. Not much can be said really, but what you want to have in a good team is a core strategy. If you have Lucario as a late game sweeper, you might want to try check having several counters, looking at Lucario's counters, and choosing several counters to match that. Thanks for watching, guys.